we had started the configuration of fixed deposit. So first and most important is we need to know the accounting. So as I have mentioned, and it is very easy. Suppose if you ask me, like when I had started working on treasury module, I was also not aware about the all the accounting. So being a accountant, yes, I had a very basic understanding of the accounting, but for each and every product, how accounting happens, okay, how does treasury department manage the accounting, I was not aware. But you have to be bit smart in terms of understanding the accounting. So normally what we do as part of the BVP session, we ask them like, how do you manage, how do you do your accounting, how do you do your month in closing? So like they will update you, they will give you the accounting schema. And each and every company is unique in terms of managing the treasury function. So you have to be very open in terms of adapting the different accounting schema from different companies. But overall, you have to be very kind of open-minded to understand their requirement of accounting. So once you have understanding of this accounting entries, you must come to this KDS. And here the flow, what I had explained about this, you just remember this one. I will once again explain. Once I will complete one product configuration, I will explain you this. So you will be very comfortable in terms of how this end-to-end flow works. Okay, we have created one product 511, then transaction type. So just to give you very quick refresher, so SPRO, FSCM, Treasury and Risk Management, Transaction Manager. Then in the money market, here we had created one product type 511, and always we copy from the standard product. And then we had created one transaction type investment. Then we had all these flow types. So flow type is the condition, you can say, which help us to generate the accounting entry. So here all these flow types, here you can see 1100, 1110. So in our, you can see 1100 investment, then additional increase or decrease. Then this is the final repayment, means when FD will get matured. This is interest capitalization and some charges if that is applicable. And then we have update type. So update type, it determines the cash flow movement. Like I used to add some new terms here. So here I have a flow type, but what would be my cash flow movement, whether inflow, outflow? So that we determine from the update type. So if you ask the definition of update type, so practically I would say it defines the flow of your cash, like whether it is incoming, outgoing. And second, based on the incoming and outgoing flow, like what will be the accounting entry. So that is the you can say the task of the update type. So once I have the update type, then next what we had done, we talked about the accounting entry determination, because it will be very clear, like in every company they will have different GL account to manage the fixed deposit. So here I have taken very basic, but when you actually start working in the treasury model, you will find so many GL account they client will use for the fixed deposit. So here, like I have a 3 GL account. You can say fixed deposit short term, fixed deposit more than 1 year, means long term, and fixed deposit foreign bank. Okay, so this is the 3 GL account client manage. in my example. So how I'm going to manage this GL account for one product type? That's why here, I had started the configuration of accounting, setting for position management, and define and assign valuation classes. So here, normally you will not find the way I do this account determination. Sometimes when talk to other consultant, they may laugh. They would say, "But I have not heard like this, doing the account determination." Reason is, if you see normal account determination, so here you can see like this is based on the IFRS. And if you go to the valuation class, then you will find here, you can see amortization, fair value, other liability long term based on the financial statement. But I do something different way, and this is the way you can save your time. You can see like what I had done. I had created the general valuation class, means number of GL account client maintain in their financial statement. Normally I prefer to create those general valuation class, and same I replicate in the valuation classes. So here you can see in the valuation class also I have created this same valuation class, what GL account I need for the accounting purpose. And then here also I have, you can see here, so here I have also linked the valuation area with general valuation and valuation classes. Now the next step.
So what is the difference between general valuation class and valuation class?
Very good question. So, when I create the deal, okay, first I will go by the practical thing. So, if you remember, have you worked on FIMM integration?
Yes.
So, there have you used valuation classes?
Yes.
Yes. So, for the purpose of your GL determination, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, here what happens, like, the GL account determination. So we understand, like we do based on the valuation classes.
Yes.
But suppose if you have multiple ledgers, multiple gap requirements, right? So you create those as a valuation area, right? Now you can see here, we have this valuation area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then, so this is the valuation area, means you have different gaps. So currently I have one gap. Second thing, as per the, Treasury, the way SAP has given the configuration, it says how you do the differentiation of different kind of investment or borrowings. Like here you can see long term, short term. Okay, so that is the valuation class, means the how you do the valuation, whether it is a short term or long term. Okay, and so this is the, so what is the valuation class? So valuation class is help to do the valuation as per my financial reporting. So here you will find the long term, short term, how you present the all this treasury instrument in your financial statements. So that is the call, you can say, valuation class in terms of my treasury functions. Coming to the general valuation class, okay. So with general valuation class is used to determine my accounting entries. Okay, so this general valuation class is help to determine the instrument accounting entries. So here you can see this is if
Okay.
I go, yeah. So now this is used for my determination of accounting entry. How you are going to represent in financial, that is determined by the valuation class. And here overall, for one valuation area, that is your one gap or books of account, how it both will work.
Okay, clear. Thank you.
So like
Yes.
when I'll create the deal, you will understand that in very well manner. Okay. So now here, second thing, once I have created, so here in this KDS. You can see here I have the general valuation class, okay, and then I have created the account assignment reference. So in this in system, so overall my account determination purpose here, I use this account assignment reference. So nothing but this is the account assignment reference which help to link my GL account derivation. Okay. And if I link this product type with this valuation class and general valuation class with account assignment reference, my account determination gets derived. So what is the next step now here? I'll go and create the derivation rule. So this is the transaction last week we were trying to create, but there was some authorization issues. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set up the derivation rule. Derivation rule means like when I will create the product, if I say this is my valuation class, suppose if I say this is my valuation class, then the GL account accounting entry, GL account determination should happen for this valuation class. So here I'm going to create that derivation rule. So I'll say derivation rule, then I'll say derivation rule for money market. And here, what are the parameters I'm going to select? So I would say company code. See, now very important. So suppose normally when you implement the treasury module in any company, you will not have one company code. So you will have 10, 20, 50, 100 company codes if you do the global implementation. So now in the GL account level, so may possible client will have common chart of account, common GL account across company code, right? Or other scenario could be they would say I have a different GL account for different product type, company code wise. That is also possible. So here normally you need to see in the derivation rule what are the objects I'm going to consider. So suppose your client says they use different GL account at company code level, then in this source you select company code. But normally it will not happen because the client normally use the global chart account. So company code no need to use. Here directly I can say I will use the product type. Okay, so product type means for fixed deposit. This is the source. And second, I can use now here valuation class. So here you will not find here general valuation class. So in the derivation rule, I have given the valuation class. So I will select the valuation class. Okay. And then here in the target field, I would say account assignment reference. So with this, save this derivation rule money market. Yes. And now I'm going to maintain the derivation rule. So here what I will say, my product type is 511. Then what are the valuation class I have? I have these are my valuation class. These are my account assignment reference. So you can see here, this is now linked. Because if I go to the next transaction, GL account determination, here, what was my chart of account? Just a minute. YC, oh yeah. So if you see this GL account determination, here we have valuation class, means books of accounts, so it's based on the leading, non-leading ledger, and we have account assignment reference. Okay, so that's why I did this derivation rule. Okay, now coming to the here. GL account determination. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, based on my accounting entries. So here what accounting entry we have agreed. This is my accounting entry. So what are the unique account I'm going to use here? You just see. Like I have this is my one unique GL account. So fixed deposit, already we have decided we will have this. So you maintain one another worksheet wherein you can see GL account. And here you say product type, description. Then you say transaction type, description. And here GL account and GL account description. So here you can maintain the GL account requirement. Now, what is my product type? So this is, I'll copy as it is. Okay. And in the GL account requirement, so I have these three different GL account requirements. So I would say this is copy and paste. Okay. Now, if you see my GL account, so this is done. Then bank account. So bank account, normally we use the FI bank account. So I use the masking rule, but here I would say let's take it this bank account also. So I would need bank account. Then what next? Interest accrued, not due. So this is the one GL account. And this GL account I don't need based on my type of fixed deposit. So one GL account would be okay. So I'll take this. Then interest on FD. This is unique GL account. And what next? Fixed deposit, interest on deposit, bank FD. So these are the GL account I need for this product. Okay. So let's create the GL account. I don't know means whether we will go to the first. I'll go to the account group section, because we should have understanding what are the GL account group has been maintained for this. So for that we should go to the financial accounting, general ledger, master data, GL account creation and processing. So here preparation, define account group. Now I'll give this chart of YCOA, right? So chart of account I should maintain somewhere, This is very important. COA, YCOA. Okay, so here you can see we have recurrent account, fixed assets account, income statement, liquid fund, material management, GL account general, ledger specific, secondary. Okay, it means if you see my fixed assets account, liquid fund account. So normally, like I will create the GL account under liquid fund account. Okay. And here, if you see, like in this, they have, I can take any number. So let's just say, like I will use 201, 6 digit. Let's use this, and 10, bank account. I will take the existing one, and this one just I'm taking the random number. Okay, so don't worry on this. You can take any number. And interest on fixed deposit. This is income statement, ERG. So let's see. Let's take this. This is the GL account I will take. So first you update in your Excel ADS, like what are the GL accounts you would need based on the accounting need. And then we will create this GL account in the system. I'll go directly to FS00. This is the GL account, company code IN10, I'll go to the create. Maybe like we'll get some errors in the system, but so we'll reserve balance sheet account. Account group, we have said fin. Description, I will take this just a minute. Then I will come to the control data. So USD, that is fine. Open item management. So normally it is very difficult to manage this GL as a open item management because clearing would be difficult. Okay. But yes, if you want, you can keep this open item management, but normally not required to be maintained as a clear item, open item management. And then here I'll take the IB01. Relevant for cash flow. Okay. This is fine. Next GL account we can create with reference. Okay. So now I will create the next GL account with reference to. So it will be easy. Sorry. So I have to give 10. So here you can see, just I need to change the description. And save this. Come to the next GL account with template. This is also done. Now next GL account is, so bank account, we will go to the FI 12 and from there I will go to, so let us see in IN 10, do we have some house bank? We don't have. Okay. So for the time, what I'm going to do, for house bank, let's see, like I'm going to create house bank as a SDFC bank. Okay. So we will have SDFC main bank, right? Then SDFC payment, SDFC receipt. Okay. So suppose 20500, and like we keep this 1 and 2. Okay. Sorry, 1. This is done. So here we will create these accounts, and then interest accrued not due. So this account also under the same group we will create, but number is different. Then interest on FD. So this is my income statement account. So once again, I need to go to create. So this is primary cost. So like here we have primary, then non-operating, secondary cost, and balance sheet. So this is the primary cost. And account group, we have income statement account, and here interest on FD. So a short key, I'll maintain this. Account category will be 0. Then cost element group, will keep this cost account. So this is done. Now coming to the bank account. So bank account, we can use the same GL. House bank setup we will do in the another session. First, our target will be to quickly see one into in accounting. Okay, so that's why currently I'm not focusing on to have the complete house bank, but we will do that, because for my bank communication management anyway that is mandatory. So here we will not invest so much time. We'll keep this just ready. Okay, so this is my payment. So now my GL accounts are ready here. Coming to the account determination now. In the account determination, the steps would be, you need to see my steps very carefully. So first we will go to the main KDS, and here you see like we have update type. So if I tell you the steps for the account determination, then here you can see I have update type. Then update type is linked with my posting specification. And in the posting specification, I have the debit and credit indicator. Okay. So here I need to see in SAP, what is the posting specification and update type linkage. That first I look at the standard one, what is the standard linkage, then later you can see like how we can create new update type, how we can create the new posting specification. And then for the posting of any account we use account symbol. So how we create new account symbols, so that we will learn in next other class. But like here first you need to check against your update type what is the posting specification. So this is my update type here. If you see, one of the node is called assignment of update type to posting specification. So here we'll see this is my update type and posting specification is this. So as it is, you copy and paste here. Sorry. So whatever standard assignment is there, let's copy paste here. Okay. And then we will evaluate whether we can use that or not, whether we need to create new. So this is the
this update type is nothing but the debit credit indicator, right? Or
this is the, you can say, linkage between accounting to your flow type. So it is not a.
So we are going to assign GL account to this posting specification, and posting specification is linked with update type, right?
Yes. So it's a bridge between your
GL account and
flow type. Because like here you can see my flow type. Flow type can have the incoming or outgoing. Both kind of flow can be done, right? So here you can see like in first, increase of fixed deposit means I'm paying money to bank to create a fixed deposit. So here I have only one flow. So there will be only one accounting for this flow type. Okay. But if you see here, like I have a decrease, one flow type is called my decrease or increase of the FD amount. So may possible, if I have created fixed deposit of 1 lakh, I can add 10,000 more, or I can withdraw 10,000. So here, if you see the cash flow, then it is positive and negative. So for the accounting purpose, this update type will have different posting specification for the inflow and outflow of the cash, but my flow type will be same. Okay. So I'll select whether increase or decrease, means with symbol, I'm going to manage that. And now here, this accounting entry. So you can see like posting a specification is your accounting entry. Now accounting entry will be for inflow or outflow, right? So that's the update type is the bridge between flow type and posting a specification.
Okay, but where we are assigning the GL account?
Now I'll show you. So here I'm going to one by one step. So you can see currently I'm doing the assignment of update type to posting a specification. Now next step will be this GL account. Okay.
Okay.
So just see the one into inflow, then you will understand that. That's why in this treasury training, if you see one into inflow, and then if I explain theoretically, you will understand the concept very. So this is my update type for the final repayment. So final repayment is my positive, I'll get the money from bank, your principal plus interest, right? So that's why you have the sign is plus. Then here we have the interest capitalization.
Hey, you know, ZaranTech now offers SAP corporate training. That's right. Train your workforce in SAP with our comprehensive program. We offer customized courses, certified trainers, and hands-on labs for both individuals and businesses. Our standout features: bespoke training, fully configured servers for practice, in-house materials, and a dedicated LMS. Plus, get session recordings and 24/7 support. From functional to technical modules, we have got it all. Choose ZaranTech for SAP training and watch your team excel. Learn, upskill, succeed with ZaranTech.
So interest capitalization also, it will get capitalized on fixed deposit. That's why it is showing this.
So this update type is predefined, right? It is defined by SAP.
We can create new. So, like we can create flow type, we can create update type, we can create posting as well, everything we can create. But there is a standard as well. So, we are starting with a standard. Okay. So currently we are going to use the standard, but I will show you like how we create a flow type, update type, posting a specification, then and then what you call it, account symbol. We'll create that. And for every client, like you have to create new update type, flow type, everything you have to create. But like in the first class, if I start creating, you will get confused. So this is my update type for these expenses. And then commission charges. So whatever standard is there, I'm taking that as it is. Okay. So now I have done the linkage between update type to posting a specification. And team, why I'm updating this KDS? Reason is here the same update type, same posting a specification will have different GL account. If you don't maintain this KDS, you won't be able to manage your treasury implementation because so much of confusion, so much of different type of GL requirement, it is not manageable. That's why we have to have the proper KDS. And this KDS I have developed, you can say like in last 4 to 5 years. Now I'm very comfortable, to manage any kind of product implementation. So once you have done this posting a specification mapping, now you see for this particular posting a specification, what we have. So this is position to bank clearing. So here, if you see the accounting, where is my accounting? Yes. So when I create the fixed deposit, my accounting entry is fixed deposit debit and bank account credit. So here you can see for this posting specification, I have document type SA, but normally I prefer to have a different document type. Like I create document type TR something. So just you can identify. So, if you want, like we can create one document type here. We'll go to the SPRO, then financial accounting, general global setting, document type, define document type. So I prefer to create separate document type that is called TR. So it is not there. So let's create TR. Okay. And number range, let's create with 50. And here it will be customer and GL account. So suppose here posting key, I have 40-50 means I'm going to post on the GL account, and the treasury module can integrate with customer account. It cannot be integrated with vendor account unless you do some enhancement. So that's why here, if for some of the transaction, if you want like the posting should happen to sub-ledger account, then you can use this customer. So currently I'm saying customer and GL account. So you should create one separate document type that is called TR, and then number range, you can maintain any number range. Now here we will say treasury accounting. Okay. And then we'll say 50 for the reversal also. And let's maintain the.
Can you again explain in which scenario we will use it for customer? This
So, okay.
TR doc type.
So what happens? Suppose I am going to map one product. Okay. Loan to employee. All right.
Okay.
This is my loan to employee. Just I'm giving one example. And like for all the employees, we create
customer account.
We create vendor, business partner in the system. So I will extend to customers. Reason is like when I look at the sub-ledger, means you run FBL 1N or FBL 5N transaction, you must able to see what is the balance in the employee loan account. Because client would ask you, suppose here you have created employee as a vendor, and if you post the loan to employee in the GL account, so client would say, boss, I want one view, like for a particular employee, how much loan balance is there, how much advances I have given, and what are other invoices or expense invoices I am processing. If you say there is no integration for the finance transaction, you have to see a separate report in FBL1N or FBL5N. And for the treasury transaction loan, you go and see the balance in the treasury module, then they feel uncomfortable. So in that case, what we do, we create this employee loan in treasury module, and we post the transaction to the customer account in the reconciliation. So that is possibility is there. So that I will, we will maintain one product. This is one scenario. Second, wherever you have TDS from TDS as a deduction. So you deduct withholding tax on any of the treasury transaction, and you want a consolidated finance report. So like TDS withholding tax solution works for the customer and vendor, right?
Yes.
And for that, if you want like the deduction should happen using the withholding tax code on tax type, so you need to create those business partner as a customer. So these are the compliance, or you can say reporting. So here I gave you one example of compliance where because of compliance reason, you have to propose as a customer, or here this is the reporting requirement.
Okay, understood.
Always you need to look at what is the end objective, and if there is some compliance requirement as a consultant, you need to add this. These are the additional flavor in your consulting, right?
In this scenario with the fixed deposit, we are creating HDFC as an BP, I believe, right?
Bank, yeah.
Okay.
So here business partner will create HDFC. So that setup, I will explain everything. We are going slow, okay? So now coming to the document type. So I said we will use one different document type just to identify your treasury related posting. So here I'm going to use this 50. So do we have some 50 number? Yes. So already it is there. So good. Save, and reverse document type also will say TR. So this is done. So now in the posting parameter, posting specification, you can change this document type as a TR. Okay. And second, you see account symbol. So account symbol is used for the account determinant. So, like in FIMM or FISD integration, you use this valuation class, right? So the valuation class you use for the purpose of your GL account determination, but actually when you assign the GL account, you assign with reference to 2-3 parameters. The last parameter in the treasury module, this is called the account symbol. And here if you see the account symbol, it is used for the type of GL. So one is, you can see here, this is the position. So this I will explain later. For the time being, you just understand account symbol 1 I am going to use for the posting of any transaction to the position, means main flow. And 3 you can see here we have bank. Then 3.1. So different type of account symbols are there already created. We can create new also, but as I mentioned, we will start with the standard, because understanding of the flow is very important, and then we can learn like how we can create new. So currently it is saying 40, that is debit. So in my KDS you can see 40 and 50 I have mentioned here. Okay, so here what I'm going to do, I'll say 40 is account symbol is 1, and here also you can, and 50 is 3, bank clearing account. Clear? Then I'll go to the next. I'm not doing any change right now, but we have to do. I'll go to the next account posting specification. Bank clearing to position. So here, this is inflow. That's why here it is saying bank account debit and position account credit. So it is nothing but reversal. Then I'll go to this. So here you can see the account posting a specification for this update type. And this update type, it is same. Because this is the same update type we are using here. So I can copy and paste here this. Okay. Then we have final repayment. Change this document type to TR. So final repayment, bank account debit and your FD account credit. So it is 3 and 1. Then we have interest capitalization. So it is document type I need to change. And position is 1 because like if you see the accounting entry of interest, then what we have said accounting entry as, you can see fixed deposit debit means position 1 will be debit and interest account credit. So that's why here you can see 1 is getting debited. 1 is getting debited and credit is 411. Okay. And for charges, if you want to have some charges, then I need to create one GL account for charge. So for the time being, I'm not updating for the charges. This is start. This is okay. Now coming to the account determination. So account determination, here I'm not updating the GL account. Reason is here GL account I will update here. Okay. So now you can see here in this KDS, I have this AAR. Now here I will update the position. So what? So for this, here you can map the GL accounts. Likewise, I have 3 GL accounts here. You can see like how I'm going to map this. I'll show you, but these are my GL account. And for the, bank account, currently it is 3. But normally what happens, like when I'm making the payment, it should go to the payment account. And when I'm getting the fixed deposit as a matured amount, it should come to the receipt account. But for the time being, I'm going to use one GL account. That derivation we will do later, because one by one we need to learn the process. So for the time I'm going to use this GL account. Okay, main GL account. So this is the for one posting a specification. Likewise, we need to do this mapping for other. But now I'm going to do the account determination, because one by one mapping, you can see assignment of GL account. How I'm going to do this GL account mapping? I'm going to say new entry and account symbol. You can see this is 1. Valuation area, 001. Account reference, this is the same account reference. And here for 1, this is my GL account, right? Here I'll say I have to repeat this 1 3 times. 001, 001, and account reference I have 2 more. Now for this bank, I have one GL account, but for fixed deposit, I have 3 different GL accounts. So for the bank account, am I going to create this entry 3 times? No. So here I will say account symbol 3, valuation class 001, account reference, I will keep it blank. Okay. Account reference, I will keep it blank and I'll maintain this GL account here. It means like for all the account determination for account symbol 3, currently system will take this GL account because I have kept this generic. Likewise, you can do the account determination with reference to account assignment reference, or sometimes you can keep it blank. Okay, but for the bank account, we can keep it blank. Reason is my bank account determination will generic. Okay, now coming to the GL account determination for others. So for this product, now like as per the account KDS, you can see here like so all this 1, 3 it is done. Now coming to 4.1. So 4.1 here in the account determination. 4.1. I have common GL account. So common GL account means this is fixed deposit account. And this interest accrued account, currently we are not doing the account determination because for the accrual deferral, we will have the different process. Through that, we will start this provision month and activity. Okay. So this GL account here, and this I need to, replicate 3 times. Why? Reason is for all this interest, maybe you will have the different GL account. So in the account determination, I have to say, what is my, this is my position indicator. Sorry, I need to take the complete. Like that. So now what I'm going to do here in the account determination, I will say this is account symbol 001, it is remains same. And here account reference, I will give this. And here I maintain same GL account. So this is the way we do the GL account assignment. Okay. So this is done. And now coming to the business partner. For the business partner, I'm going to, just create one business partner. Okay. Reason is business partner configuration. I will take time. I'll give you a complete, flow how business partner configuration happens. But for the time, my objective is to see one flow. So I'll go to the BP. So I'm assuming you all know about this BP transaction code. Anyone doesn't have understanding of this BP transaction code? Hope you all are aware about this BP transaction code. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So here, let us first see here what are the options are there. So you can see business partner I create as a person, organization, and group. So here the definition, person means if Hemant is doing some transactions, so I'm individual. You can create as an individual. So your employees will be created as a person. Organization means any legal entity. So it can be, partnership or a company, anything. And group, as a company group, you can see. Okay, so currently I'm going to create as an organization. Now, in the organization, first, the data, master data is created as a general. Okay, so first you create the master data as a general business partner. And here, if you have some group, so currently I don't know, means there is any group here. So let me see if any group has been maintained. But no worry on this. I will, explain everything very slow and, a structured manner. So business partner, just let me see here. Number, range, and group, which one I can use. But definitely we will create our own group. Okay, so let us create one group. Okay, so first let me see the number ranges. Okay, I can take 0 to. So let's create one group. So I'll say TR 00 Treasury and 02. There. Okay, so here I can select this. So number range will be assigned from this. Okay, whatever number range we have assigned here, and let's create one business partner. So this is the general data I'm updating. So HDFC Bank Limited, HDFC. This is these for search. So I can say this is bank and this is treasury. Okay. So suppose Delhi.
What sets ZaranTech apart in SAP corporate training? It's our unique blend of expertise and innovation. We offer customized courses tailored to each client's needs, ensuring relevant, targeted learning. Our vast trainer database brings you wisdom from the best in the field. Need resources? Access our extensive training material repository anytime. We are all about measurable results, providing detailed student metrics to track progress. And we don't just teach, we build community. Join our thriving social media network, connecting learners beyond boundaries. With ZaranTech, you are not just training, you are transforming your SAP expertise.
Identification, control, not required. Payment details, you can maintain the bank details here. So identification number 0, country I'm saying India, bank key means this is the HDFC bank key. So suppose this is bank key, this 1010. Okay. And status, nothing is required. You can save this for the time. Then what you can do, you have to extend the role. Extend the role means to do a treasury transaction, I need to extend the role of counterparty. Okay. So here you will have the, you can see TR0151. So this is the role I need to extend here. Then only I would be able to use this, business partner for my treasury transaction. So I'll say counterparty. So now in the counterparty, here in the address, I need to maintain the language. Sorry. Okay, and then I will go to the company code, and here I will maintain IN10. So when I extend the counterparty role to my company code, now here the most important part is, like when I extend this, the two important aspect is about, one is the maintenance of payment details, and second the authorization of your transaction manager. So suppose with this business partner, I want to do only fixed deposit transaction, then I can say authorization for my fixed deposit. But if you say all the money market, because the same bank, I can do the fixed deposit, I can do the other transaction, like I can take the loan. Okay. So here product by product authorization you can maintain here. So suppose here I am saying all the money market transaction means I would be able to create any of these transactions using this business partner. Then third is derived flow. So when we will, configure withholding tax. So withholding tax means not related to payable. So just some time back, I had given one example of withholding tax from the, as a deductor. But suppose if bank is deducting TDS on interest, then you can configure within the treasury module, because that is the receivables, and for that I don't need withholding tax procedure of finance. So that also we will learn that. But like derived flow, here it is used for the withholding tax, authorization, which instrument will be applicable, correspondence means if you want to generate some later notification, you can use the correspondence, and then SI payment, this is used for the bank account determination payment. So but currently I am not using that. Okay. Then if you are going to integrate with vendor customer, then here you need to update those reconciliation account. So now my business partner is ready. So here, if you see our configuration steps, what we have completed. So my company code is ready. My product instrument and transaction type is ready. My business partner is ready. And now let us see like how we create the transaction. Okay. So I'll go to the SAP Easy Access, and I'll go to the accounting, financial supply chain management, treasury and risk management. I'll go to the transaction manager, money market, trading. Here I can use all this transaction code, but I prefer to go FTR_create. Okay, so let's use this transaction. You can see to create any treasury transaction in SAP, we can use FTR_create transaction, wherein the first thing you have to give the company code. So, like in our example also, if you can see, like here, I have said, when you create this fixed deposit, so definitely like you have to create for your company code, then product type. So product type, I have this 5110, sorry, 511. So I'll say 511. You can get that in the drop down also, 511. And transaction type. So transaction type is my fixed deposit investment and which business partner. So this is a HDFC bank. So you need to give all this information and you can press enter. You can see here, currently I am not able to create this transaction. Why? I didn't do this configuration because I wanted to show you when you try to create any of this transaction, system check for this particular product type based on the product category, what is very important or what are the conditions that will be required. So now understand this concept here. For this particular accounting entry, interest, it means like in the fixed deposit, the system should be able to calculate the interest, and to calculate this interest, like there will be a condition. So if you have seen the pricing procedure of MMSD tax procedure, like we used it conditions to calculate some pricing. So here you can consider the same concept of having the conditions to calculate this interest from the system. So very easy. Here what happens in the configuration, if you go to the money market or wherever it is applicable. So currently like we are doing this fixed deposit. So here you can see like we have a condition type. So till we were knowing this product type, transaction type, flow type, and update type. Now here we need to also understand the condition type, because here I need a process or functionality to calculate interest. So what happens, like here you will find there are conditions where all these calculations are applicable. So like I'm using this interest capitalization 1150 for my interest. So if I come to my KDS, you can see here I'm using this flow type. And same thing, same here I have created as a condition. Now this condition will help me to calculate the interest. So what I'm going to do here, I'll just assign to my company product type. So here you can see this 51A. Currently I'm only using this 1150. We will use our other conditions as well. So currently I'm using 1150. I will say copy as and 511. This is the product type. This is done. Now let us see whether it is going to next or not. Then it is saying transaction cannot be processed without condition type for the final repayment. It means the final repayment also will get calculated. So once my interest is getting calculated, so you can see here, like in my accounting. So suppose here I have a fixed deposit of 1,000. And here if I have interest of 100, then I'm going to get the total maturity amount as 1,100. So it means there is a calculation associated with my fixed deposit final repayment. So what is my final repayment? KDS, you can see 1120 is my final repayment. So here I need to see 1120. So this also I need to extend. So wherever calculations are applicable, there will be a condition. So now let us see. So now system will allow me to create the deal. So you have understood, right? Like there will be a condition for interest and final repayment. So this is the first deal we are going to create. Now understand, like here we have given company code, product type, transaction type. Okay, the number range, it will be internal. Then here, when I create the fixed deposit deal, we have a structure here first, administration, other flow, payment details, cash flow, memos, or all these different tabs are there. So first tab is called a structure, wherein I will update the basic information. You can see here, my business partner is HDFC, where I'm going to create the fixed deposit. So what would be my amount of fixed deposit? Suppose this is my 1 million. Okay, what is the start date? So suppose my start date is 01/10/2021, and you consider this, sorry, I'll say 12, and consider this is for 12 months, so 30/11/2022. Okay, for 1 year I'm doing. What is the rate of interest? So suppose if I say rate of interest is 10%, and calculation method, if you remember that we have defaulted in my transaction type, and the frequency. So suppose depends, like frequency means when you are going to get your interest transferred to your account. So suppose bank says, boss, I will give you the interest with the maturity, means there will be no quarterly transfer of interest to your account, then you can say at the end of the term. But if bank says, I will give you quarterly credit of your interest, means in every quarter, whatever interest will be calculated, that we will transfer to your fixed deposit account. So in that case, what I'm going to do, I will select this frequency as a monthly, and here I will say in every 3 months it will be capitalized. Okay, so contract date I will change to first. So impact is, first I will show you the impact. So if I say frequency is 3 months, then in the cash flow you will get see the impact. So you see here, like so here you can see 1st December, this is the total 1 million of fixed deposit. So every quarter, like this much of interest is getting accrued, and finally I will get this much of my final repayment. Suppose here if I say this is end of the term, then cash flow will show you investment, this is my interest, and this is the final repayment. Suppose if you say here it is monthly, and if you say every month I'm going to get this interest, then you will get the 12 line items. Then if you change the interest calculation method, based on that also the amount will change. So suppose if I say at the end of the term, actual 365 days, so you can see my total is 10,99,726. Suppose if I change this, some difference will come. You can see some differences there. So normally, like when actually you work at the client side, you need to match which interest calculation method will be applicable for a bank, and that will give you the exact amount matching with the fixed deposit amount calculated by bank. Sometimes it happens like bank will give you some different amount, then here you can edit that this as well. So if you double click here, edit flow. So you can change this amount as well. Okay, so we will do that, all those, changes. So this is the basic. Now here, if I say monthly, so for the time, let me do this at the end of the term. Then we have admin. Okay, in admin, you can see like here we have general valuation class. So this is from here, I'm going to derive the which GL account it is going to hit. Okay, so if I select short term, then the GL account will be this. And if I select here more than 1 year, then my GL account will be different. So this is the purpose. So when user will create the transaction, deal, here to select in which GL account he need to post. So I can default one. How I can default? So currently I have not yet defaulted. So that's why in this system, like you will get some other default value. But suppose if I say normally I create fixed deposit for more than 1 year, then I can default this, for this product type, general valuation class 5111 as a default value. So where we can do that? So in the configuration, you can see assign general valuation class transaction here. I'll go there and I would say for my this company code IN10 transaction product type is 511, transaction type 100, and here I would say 5, suppose this. So now it will get defaulted. So suppose if a client create 90% fixed deposit more than 1 year, then it will get defaulted. So if I come to once again this transaction, you can see. So I'll give this 1 million. So if you go to the admin field, now you can see this is default, right? And then if you want, you can change this. Then we have other flow. So here actually some charges are there, some expenses are there. Here I can maintain all these other flow charges. Currently we have not done this account determination, so I'm not updating this. Payment details. So, payment details, if I have configured house bank, then I can maintain here payment details. Okay. But currently I have not updated any, house bank here. So let it be blank. Okay. And then this is my cash flow. Now you can, before saving that, let us check whether, transaction is correct or some mandatory information is missing here. So you can see like no payment details entered because currently I have not configured that. Partner, this cannot be used as per contract. Okay. So you will get those value, that is fine. So now this is saved. So this is the deal system has created. Now, if you go to edit, and here you can see we have so many options. Options are I can change, display, settle, reverse, rollover, all these different, activity I can do here. So currently I'm going to settle this because settle means like it is an approval. Once I will settle, the status will get changed. So currently I'm showing you as a display. So here you can see currently it is blocked. And if you see a status here, change layout. Okay, so status is currently posting a status 0 means here if you see this status, so it is saying blocked for posting. When a status will get changed 1, it means it is ready for accounting posting. When a status will get changed to 2, it means accounting entry has been posted, means GL accounting is done. Now, if a status will change to 3, it means like you have done the reversal, posting flag for reversal. And finally, if you post the reversal entry, it will change to 4. Okay. So it is showing 0. So how it will go change? I will say settle. So settle means you check that all the details are correct, because like here once you say everything correct, release for posting, it means like now user will not look at your deal directly, he will perform the postings. So that's why here before you release, you need to check each and every information provided in the deal. Your cash flow is correct, data are correct, there is no issue at all. So you can see here now posting a specification, I changed status is changed to 1. If I save this, now I would be able to post the accounting entry. So for this fixed deposit, now a status has changed to 1. It means like here in the accounting, I can do the posting. So this is the transaction code we use for the posting. Okay, so TBB1. So in this is TBB1 transaction. This is also used for all the product, universal transaction code you can say, wherein I can see here like it is applicable to foreign exchange, money market, derivative, everything. So TBB1 is universal transaction code for treasury module. Now suppose if I'm going to post for a specific transaction, then here I can select that specific transaction also. So now I'll go to the product type 511 and I can select this. Then what is the date up to which you want to post the transaction? So it is important. If you give a date range up to 1 month, all the transaction flow which are released for posting can be posted. So for me only one product is there. If I give 4th December also, there is no impact. And then posting date. So if I don't update anything, it means the posting date will be taken from my deal. And you can see test run. So currently I'm going to do the test run. It will check if any error is there. So what is the log? You can see. So this is the accounting system will generate fixed deposit more than 1 year and bank account. That is fine. But what is the error? Let's see the error. So it is saying no item category is assigned. Okay. So I don't want to, use what I can say document splitting. So let me, deactivate this document splitting here. So, this is for the finance because I don't want to maintain all this. So activate, deactivate. I'll go to the company code, IN10, and I'll say inactive. So currently I don't want any finance related errors here. So I'll go back. So you can see test run. This is the accounting it has generated. Okay. Is this looks correct now, right? Okay. So here, if I remove this test run, system will generate the accounting entry. So this is the accounting. Now in this accounting, you can see this is the link. Here, if I click here, it will take you to the finance document. So this is the accounting entry, fixed deposit and bank main account credit. Okay. And if you go to the header, you can see the document type, TR, whatever we have updated in the configuration, right? And this is the posting, basic posting. Okay. Now, how you can view all these documents, like when you create a deal, how you would be able to get the report. So in Treasury module, it is very simple. Right? If you remember this transaction code, TPM 12. Okay. So it will show you the different flows which are available. If you want to see the accounting, then TPM 20 is the T code. So let's first see this TPM 12. So OTC transaction. This is the fixed deposit we have created. So all the details you will find here, like what is the transaction number, what is the minimum value, all those details. Then if you go to the TPM 13, there will be another transaction, TPM 13. So here you will find all the flows. So man, go to this transaction. Now you can see here. So here, whatever flows are there, like you can see, this is the first 1 million of fixed deposit. This is the interest flow. This is the final repayment. Okay. Now, if you see here, F status is F means this is, you can see here, sorry. F means fixed. Accounting has been done. S means scheduled, means not yet posted. Okay. So now if you want to see the accounting which has been posted, then go to the TPM 20 transaction code. Here you will get the complete accounting journal detail. So this is the document number finance. This is the object key, and this is the which account is debit and credit. You will get that flow here. Okay. So this is the one basic flow of the treasury module. Now, if you see what is the next flow date is, so if I go to this transaction, I can see like on the 30th 11/2022, this FD is going to mature. And if you go to the TRM edit, if you display this, here you can see now status has changed to 2, means accounting has been posted. Suppose if I do this TBP1 transaction as on 30th 11/2022, currently I will get one error here. What is the error? It will show like posting period is not open. Okay, so 1710. So I'll go to OB52 1710 because I want to open all the period here. Okay, because for our testing purpose we need all the posting periods should be open. Then I will get one more error that I will tell you now in the posting. So here you can see we have interest, and interest is my P&L account. So that's why system will ask for the CO object. Okay. Now what I'm going to do here, one small master data maintenance. First, we will see what is my CO controlling area, because here I don't know the controlling area as well. So let me see when I have created this GL account. 8000. Okay. So I'll go to create one. First cost center. This is the transaction KS01, A00, and cost center I'll say, suppose Treasury, and valid from 01/01/2021. Manager, category, if I say hierarchy, do we have some hierarchy? What I intend. We'll just check revenue allow. You think this is done. So this is the my cost center. Then there is a transaction code for assignment of cost center. So here, in the treasury module, I'll go to the general setting. Then I'll go to this account assignment reference. Sorry. I'll go to link to other accounting component. You can see allocate additional account assignment for account assignment reference. Here I need to do the assignment. So my company code is IN10. So this, like you should maintain one. Actually, cost center determination. So very simple. So this is depend on what is the company code. Okay. Then account assignment reference. And here, what is the cost center? So cost center is treasury. Okay. So it will be easy. Cost center, treasury. And then once again go back. This you can copy. Right? This is easy. What I'm going to do now, once again, we will run this transaction. So let's see.
Our comprehensive student metrics ensure top-notch learning experiences. We track engagement through attendance, participation, and video interactions. Performance is measured via quiz scores and assignment submissions. We monitor learning behaviors, including time spent and revisit patterns. Our metrics cover social learning, course completion rates, and even post-course success. With technical data on platform usage and device information, we optimize every aspect of your learning journey.
So, first transaction, it will take time. Okay, so some version 0 not defined. So, some basic configuration of CO. So when you configure this, all these small things you have to do. Okay. So what I'm going to do here. So that's why, I have said when you go for the treasury implementation, if you have the basic of, FICO, it will be good. So here version we maintain for company code level. So 0, I'm going to just extend. It is there. There is one transaction code. CO version, yes. Yes. Okay, fiscal year 2022. Oh, let us see. 0, controlling area, fiscal year. Okay. So I'll say 22, 23. And once again, let me execute this transaction. So now this is done. So here you can see one accounting is getting generated for the interest, which is getting capitalized here. And another accounting, the receipt of your matured fixed deposit amount. So this is the main bank account debit. This is with interest, and here my fixed deposit more than 1 year is credit. Here interest is getting capitalized. So by fixed deposit account debit, interest on fixed deposit credit. Okay, now I'll remove this test run. So the final run will be done. So this is the accounting. You can see from here, I can go to the final document. In this second document also, I can go from here. So here we have two documents, accounting and controlling both. If you want to see the accounting, this is the accounting document. If you want to view the controlling document, so here you can see this is the cost center treasury. Interest has been posted, right? And in terms of report, so once again, I can go to the report. So if you see this display, then all the posting has happened. The status has been changed to 2. Then if you go to TPM 13, all flows should have been fixed. Then if you go to TPM 20, accounting, then here you'll see all this accounting here, document number wise details. So friends, this is one end-to-end flow of one treasury product. I'll take you through the entire flow once again, what configuration, what we have done here. And we'll start some other discussion which I have not explained in detail, like business partner, bank setup, all those details. One by one we will move.